What's up, guys? John Luke Vlog. I want to discuss a couple of issues that I've encountered through my life that I think many of people have the same exact story as well. And that topic is called body shaming. So what is it exactly? I think you can define it in a lot of different things. For example, cyberbullying. And it not only goes further than just cyberbullying, but there are many different topics of the same thing that is expressed that people encounter every single day. So with all that being said, let me give you a little story about me that hasn't came out very much. In high school, I was 155 pounds. The day I graduated, I worked my tail off. I ran. I did everything that was achievable for that physique, and I felt really good. I was small, had a lot of friends, but let me tell you something that guys don't tell you most of the time. You see all the comments that most of the time people call you, hey there, big guy, or all the snide little remarks and jokes and the things that they do behind your back and the snickering. And I remember walking into the family's house and they would say, where did the little guy go? Boy, you've been putting on a couple extra pounds, ain't you? And married life is doing amazing wonders to you. But see, the person that is standing here today, that is a different person because of all the emotional stress and the way I see myself and the self-esteem. So now I have to regroup and I have to rebuild. I remember walking into that family's house, and I remember the stress and the emotions like it was yesterday. I remember the feelings. I can still look in the mirror and I can see myself standing there as this blob mass of depression, hurt, and anxiety. You see, you're taught all of your life that guys are supposed to be strong and tough, and you're not supposed to hurt, you're not supposed to ache, you're not supposed to show your emotions, you're not supposed to cry in front of people. But listen, whenever somebody is dying inside, it's very hard to walk through a life that we live and have a smile on your face. And if it is a smile, it's a fake smile, because even though the armor on the outside of a warrior is very shiny and beautiful, you never know what the internal parts are going against. And alongside of that, we are all human. We all have flaws. Some people have big noses. Some people have really thick eyebrows. Some people carry their weight in different places. Some people have larger chins, shoulders, abdominal region. There is all different types of way to carry things. But there's one thing that makes us similar and one thing that makes us common. We all have a heart. We all have a soul, and we all have the emotion that makes us who we are every single day. So to demean somebody, to put yourself on a pedestal, now who is the weak link? This is something that has been coming on for a very long time that not many people have addressed the situation because they turn into hermits and introverts and they're afraid to show their real selves. But this is a community of a group of friends with a chain link type friendship, and I promise you, no matter how many ways that you come against it, you're not going to break it, you're not going to stop us, and you're not going to make us beg. So do I think that the little jokes were meant to harm me? Do you think the family meant? Absolutely not. It was just something that was on top of their mind, but at the same time it was on the top of my mind as well. I was self-conscious, I was worried, I was full of anxiety that people were looking at me in different ways, that I was the biggest person in the room. So those things that people typically tell a man, would you tell a woman the same exact thing? Do you think that she would be any more or any less hurt than a man would? Men are taught to show less emotion, but listen, women are equivalent to men on the emotional factor. It's just who decides to express it. So no matter how big you are, no matter how old you are, adult, woman, man, child, brother, sister, it is in no form acceptable. So I gotta say one more thing to end. Stop the shaming.